The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Go Cowboys! This is Girls Talk, Boys Talk, presented by Invisalign, trusted by over 500 NFL players for their winning smiles. And broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now your host, Nicole Hutchison.
Wake up, Cowboys Nation. Welcome into Girls Talk, Boys Talk, presented by Invisalign in the SWBC studio. I'm Nicole Hutchison alongside Brianna Aldridge, Aisha Morrison. Wake up!
Wake up.
Y'all know what time it is. Don't even act like y'all don't know no more. This is.
We got a mini wake up.
I did. I don't know what came over me.
Oh my!
Because I actually need to wake up.
I don't know what came over me.
I've been sitting next to you too long. That's the problem. It just comes out of my mouth.
I mean, like, I feel like it's just infectious, right? Like,
I feel that. It's 8:01. What day is it? Wednesday?
Say Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's already
I always
October,
have to
y'all.
ask you.
It's October 1st.
Aisha's favorite month.
Yeah.
It's her birthday month.
Yeah, but I like fall.
Yeah, me too.
It's just cozy.
I need Texas to get with the leggings and long sweater vibes I'm trying to give out, but we're not.
Oh, that's why I got on a short sleeve shirt. I can't do it because by the time we get to midday, it's summer again.
Practice field is hot.
Yeah, they be playing games.
I just be burning up. I don't care.
That's fine.
It is what it is.
I just be on fire. It's fine. That's all right.
No big deal. It's Cowboys 1, 2, and 1. Hoping they don't fall. Get it?
1, 2, and
Say
1.
1, 2, and 1 is.
Nasty.
Say it again.
1, 2, and 1. Yeah, I
Bye.
don't like that. That's nasty work.
Ew.
They're hoping that they don't fall to 1, 3, and 1. That'd be pretty nasty as well. But the Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Thinking big picture here, looking big picture. We'll break down the Jets offense in the next segment. But just talk about this Jets team. Obviously falling to Miami last week. But it didn't. I wouldn't say that game really, or the stats really paint the picture of that entire game. The Jets offense, they like to run the football. We'll say that.
Yeah,
They don't
try.
look like they try. But you know
there.
how teams get when they play the Cowboys, they somehow figure it out. So just looking big
do.
picture.
That's a fact.
What stands out to you about this Jets team? Aisha, what you got?
Kind of what you're talking about is the fact, that they seem like they want to run the ball. They want to run this offense through Justin Fields and utilize the RPO and try to get them going. They just, my God. The penalties and the mistakes and things like that are things that really limit them offensively. I think when you look at their offensive line, they have some guys on there that can play. I mean, like when you look at Mimbo, I want to say. How do you say his name, Chris? I want to say it right.
I got questions on the whole O-line.
No. He's a draft guy, and it was so many mixed opinions on how to say his name. But the right tackle, rookie, he can play the game pretty well. At their left tackle, I mean, they have some steadiness on their offensive line. It's one of the better offensive lines I think that you're gonna see at this point in the year. But it's just their inability to sustain drives and the mistakes, the penalties and things like that just keep derailing them. So, and when they can't run the ball,
And the fumbles. Can't forget about that.
yeah, it's just
3 crucial fumbles.
It's just the mistakes that they're making. So hopefully this isn't a week where they try to put it together, or they do put it together. But that's the biggest thing to me is just their inefficiency to sustain drives and the mistakes and the fumbles and their defense is struggling. So you can't keep putting them in those positions to where they have to get you out of those situations. That's not familiar.
I was just, wow.
What'd you say?
That's what I was
just
reading, going over the stuff. That's exactly. I was like, man, they got a lot of the same issues, but maybe
the same spirit, huh?
the same stuff going on defensively anyway. I thought of something my mom tells me all the time, and she says it could always be worse. It's a little worse.
Over there.
It's a little worse.
Yeah, it's a little worse over there.
Goodness gracious. I feel so bad for Mr. Aaron Glenn over there. They're already ready to Jets Nation's already losing their mind, 0-4. It's the first time the Jets are 0-4 since 2020. And if the Cowboys beat the Jets, it'll be the first time in Jets history that a coach starts off 0-5. So that's what Aaron Glenn is coming into. We know what it looks like when a team comes in winless and is hungry, right? We gave the Bears their first victory of the season, who just happens to be the former co-worker there of Mr. Aaron Glenn. So they haven't had this much success coming from a Detroit team and then going off their separate ways, right? This defensive coach I think when you're a defensive-minded coach, you're expected to come off and do these amazing things. And it's the defense. We'll get into the offense today, but it's the defense that is hard to find some bright spots for sure. Like Aisha said, they do have a solid offensive line. But there's more than a few things going wrong for this team right now. And there was a quote that I wrote down for you guys from Mr. Brees Hall that's kind of going viral.
Oh, I synced it.
Yeah. This is what he said after the loss to Miami. We're doing pretty much everything we can to lose the game right now.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's literally a matter of us not making dumb mistakes. I've been dealing with this for 4 years, so it's frustrating. So that is the locker room vibes after the Miami game. They got a lot going on, y'all. One of the team reporters had, I guess they could hear like yelling from Aaron Glenn to the team, which is obvious, right? 16 penalties called, 13 penalties accepted. You're not winning football games like that. Plus, you're turning over the ball. Like, it's nasty work over there. But like Nicole says, for some reason, teams figure things out when they play the Cowboys. And they do have some ways they could, I think, expose this Cowboys defense. I mean, they're two defenses at the bottom of the barrel basically going against each other. And I think, obviously, offensively, the Cowboys have the stronger weapons there, but you just never know because it's Sunday and anything can happen.
Yeah, and it's not that they're not, like I said, it's not like they're like not moving the ball offensively.
Exactly.
They're putting up yardage. They just are struggling when they get close to the red area to get anything going. And like you said, the penalties, like you said, they had 13 for 101 yards last week. I mean, that's just too much. The turnovers, lost the turnover battle. That's going to get your tail
Field
whooped every
position.
time. Starting field position.
Special teams.
My God.
Yep. It's brutal.
It's not good, but it's frustrating too because when you look at their film, like you see, I mean, I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, these guys can run the ball a little bit. These guys can pass the ball a little bit. They have weapons that they can utilize. It's just
They're hurting themselves. Like
they tearing themselves up.
they're hurting. Like Miami's not a good football team. They made Miami look like a good football team.
And not.
Darren Waller, what was he doing 5-6 months ago? He was in the studio making a mixtape. He had 2 touchdowns on him. And he was making it look very much easy.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. Why did Darren Waller look like all pro comeback in his 25-year-old? I'm sorry. It was crazy.
The door.
And it goes back to what Aisha. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My bad.
There's so much you could say, so go ahead.
No.
I'll take a breath.
Go back to Aisha's point of them being able to move the ball. Another key point is that they're winning on early downs as well. They were only put in third down situations about twice on the first 2 drives or possessions that they had. So that's something also. You talk about the Cowboys defense not being able to get off the field on third downs.
My God, the Cowboys defense is so confusing because they are literally one of the better teams on first and second down defensively, and I think that is because of the run defense.
Yep.
And the baby, if it's a third and long, book it. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but like it's almost mind-boggling to see this defense not be able to get off the field on third down to the level of where it is right now. It is so insane to witness how many teams have a 58% chance of converting on third downs. And again, third and longs, extra special, extra sprinkles for you. What do you do like when you're good on the first couple of downs and then you just can't get off the field on third down? I know we heard Shotty talk about it yesterday. What is the answer to you ladies to figure out how to get teams off the field? Because you're doing it. It's sick. Yeah. You're doing the right thing. You're getting them in not favorable situations.
Yeah.
It was a 4th and 6 last week, by the way. In fourth and 6. You know how many people would love to be in a 4th and 6? And you can't get guys off the field. So What is y'all's answer? What do you guys think you do to get?
I don't think they got the answer. That's why we here. That's why we here. But if the Cowboys were gonna show off defensively, this would be the game to do it.
We beg.
Justin Fields. Okay, I know everybody's turning on him currently too. I don't think
Why?
Justin Fields is because what they're saying is the Justin Field experiment isn't working, if you will. The problem is their pass protection. Mm-hmm. That boy was fighting for his life. That fumble that he had, oh my goodness. Yeah. It was terrifying.
Yeah, their offensive line and run, it's very similar, like you were talking about. Like, you see the benefits in run blocking, but in pass pro, that is where their offensive line struggles a little bit more. So, to your point, yeah.
Yeah. A coach that faced Justin Fields this season says basically the way he's game planned against Justin Fields, he can only see a check down. That is all he can see. And he just can't down the field. But I think that has to do with what his O-line is giving him. Like, I think the difference, and I don't know if you agree, Aisha, but I think this season, when we're talking about mobile quarterbacks, I think Justin Fields is going to be the biggest challenge thus far, even though he's a little bit of the passing game. Again, don't know what you're getting at, but Justin Fields has already rushed for 259 yards in 4 games. And just that touchdown he had in the Miami game.
Well, that's why I'm honestly, that's the thing I'm most nervous about, especially when it pertains to third downs, because that's how Jalen Hurts hurt you. That's how Caleb Williams hurt you, is that you would contain. You would be able to, with these guys that are mobile in this way, the idea is to try to keep them in the pocket, make them a pocket passer, make them have to sit there and stand in the pocket and make throws, do not let them escape and make plays on the run and kill you with their legs. Every guy that has come in here and had the ability to do that you have played thus far this season has done that to you, especially on third downs. I know that I know that Flus is one of those guys that likes to play straight up. I mean, by golly, if you don't put a spy on this gentleman, he is going to kill you. And I understand that having a spy is kind of, wonky, because your communication has already been kind of meh from the second level and, all that good stuff. But you got to do something, because he will kill you with his legs. He missed the game 24 carries for 178 yards. He averages 7.4 yards every time he decides to run the ball. 3 touchdowns and a fumble loss. So I am going to be looking for, punch the ball out.
A big part of their run game.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, when you have a guy that can run the RPO, it puts so much stress on the rest of the defense to have to navigate it. So for me, that's my biggest worry about this game is Justin Fields' legs and how he can kill you with being able to run the ball and escape the pocket and make you pay.
All right, we're going to take our first break, and we're going to take callers as well. So 1-888-855-2297. Call us in the next segment. We got about a 2-minute break. Give us a call. Ask us any questions you want, and we're going to keep diving into this Cowboys-Jets matchup as we continue. We'll be right back with more Girls Talk, Boys Talk.
How does the cheerleader's hair always look so perfect? We asked, and they shared one of their biggest beauty secrets. If you want hair like theirs and confidence to match, use Babyliss Pro styling tools. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders use Babyliss Pro curling irons to get those perfect game day curls. To get the hair you see on the cheerleaders, head to BabylissPro.com. Use the code Cowboys20 for 20% off Babyliss Pro tools, the official styling tools of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Get the discount while it lasts. Offer may be withdrawn at any time at advertiser's discretion.
When you're on the field, you know what it takes to lead your team and play with confidence. But that confidence shouldn't just stop at game time. It should follow you off the field, too. Join over 500 NFL players who trust Invisalign, the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner brand. Ready to take the first step towards a smile you'll love? Visit Invisalign.com/NFL and find a doctor near you today. Transform your smile and take your confidence to the next level, both on the field and off.
Discover Aiden, the official luggage partner of the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Known for top-tier engineering and craftsmanship, Aiden offers more than just bags. Originating from Australia and designed in New York, it merges fashion, design, and culture. Used by Dallas Cowboys players, staff, and the entire organization, Aiden provides style and functionality for all travelers. Visit AidenTheBrand.com and use code AidenXCowboys for 25% off your purchase. Travel like your favorite stars with Aiden.
All right, Cowboys fans, this one's for us. If the men in your life bleed blue and silver like we do, I've found the perfect way to elevate their game day rituals. Gillette just released their best razor in Cowboys colors, and it is everything a Cowboys fan could want. The new Gillette Labs official Dallas Cowboys licensed razor combines his Cowboys pride with Gillette's best shave. And with 50% longer lasting blades, it is truly the gift that keeps on giving. Get it while you can at Gillette.com/NFL. Gillette's best shave is also available as heated.
Cowboys Nation, the 2025 Dallas Cowboys schedule is officially here, and limited tickets are available right now. Get ready to bring the noise as you watch your Cowboys live at AT&T Stadium when they host NFC East rivals Eagles, Giants, and Commanders, plus Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, and Cardinals. Visit DallasCowboys.com/tickets or SeatGeek.com, the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Woo! Welcome back into Girls Talk, Boys Talk, presented by Invisalign. I know you don't ever be ready.
I'm so traumatized.
You should always be ready.
No, I'm just traumatized. Like, she would be.
Why?
When you was listing off the opponents.
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started.
Yeah.
That tie was just...
Stop.
No,
Kidding.
don't say that.
There's more to come.
Don't claim that on this show. No, ma'am.
She has a sickness.
Cowboys won the tie, though.
I need her the door.
She wants the chaos.
I'm sick.
Look, she's enjoying it.
All right, we got a caller. We got Hoodie in Jersey. What's up? And wake up.
What's up, man?
I'm already awake. Been up since about 7:30 this morning.
Glad to know.
But that was crazy work, Brianna. That was crazy work right there.
What'd I do?
What'd you do? You put Darren Waller out there. He was making mixtapes 5-6 months ago.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
That sounds so bad.
It's a fact. Heard that. But, all right, so we're talking about the Jets, right? Our defense, their offense. I'm not worried about the Jets' offense. I'm worried more about our defense. I know that we have an issue with mobile quarterbacks. I understand that. But if last game has showed me anything, Donovan Ezeraka was finding his way. The addition of Jadeveon Clowney and the combination of him and James Houston make it harder on offenses, because if we can somewhat rattle Jordan Love and that offense, then I don't think the Jets stand a chance. I'm just being honest in my assessment. As far as, I'm not worried about the run defense, at least between the tackles, because I understand that my DTs, they have been playing lights out. It's more about the pass rush. And last game showed us, like, even just a little bit, like the evolution of it. You know what I'm saying? So they're getting it. Now, does the secondary hold up? More so your linebackers. That's the question. The question is the linebackers, not so much the secondary, because having Deron Bland back definitely gives you some sense of security. Reddy Stewart has been playing pretty darn good up until now, and Trayvon Diggs is finding his legs again. So these guys are coming off the injury. I just want to give the secondary, as far as those guys, a little bit of grace. Having Wanye in last week showed me that he at least can make you think about going down the field. Now, does that translate into this game? We shall see. But I'll just sit back and listen.
Yeah, some good points there.
Yeah. Thank you, Hoodie, for giving us a call. You a real one, because he always be calling.
Yeah,
Shout out
he's
to him
waking
out in
up,
Jersey.
getting his kids ready, and still finding ways to.
Because guess what? You should always wake up.
I was wondering,
Wake
where's the
up!
transition in this? But no, he had some good points there.
Yeah.
I think I liked how he, less worried about the Jets' offense than what defense could do, because again, it's gonna be it's going to be another week of what this Cowboys defense can do. Every team you're going to face is going to have those stars. Garrett Wilson is the star. He is amazing. What he's doing for that Jets team. But we know what it's like when you try to run a passing game and you only have one star and you don't have much or a consistent piece on the other side, and that's where the Jets are right now. But he has some big question marks that is very much what I'm thinking of. But I think Clowney in there could be the difference of what we haven't seen, and I think he'll get some more reps in there. And we are all hoping, everybody, I speak for Cowboys Nation, that James Houston is going to continue to see his snaps go up, and I think that at least gives you some hope. And then we get to the secondary. I'll let you handle the secondary, Aisha.
Well, no, I mean, no. I would definitely want to stay where you were for a second. I actually tweeted this yesterday, and I'm getting jumped on. I be getting jumped on Twitter. They be jumping me.
They ain't really.
And I be sitting here like, y'all jumping me? Like I be
just fight back,
right? Nah, I just be fight back. No, but I said like, man, we have put so much, and I understand that DeMarcus Lawrence was not really around last year, but we have put such an emphasis on Micah Parsons not being a part of this defense anymore that we have not talked about the loss of DeMarcus Lawrence. And irregardless of how you feel about him and his ability to rush the passer, later in his time here dealing with the foot injury and everything, prior to that, he still was one of the best edge defenders in the league, no matter what. Yeah. And I think that is something that you are missing and have been missing on the other side of that defensive line, just at least that respect. Because a lot of time, baby, when Micah Parsons was here, a lot of time when they were running at him, it wasn't just because they felt like they could. It was also, too, because they weren't trying to go run at the other side at 90. So I wanted to say I feel like, I really do feel like Jadeveon Clowney coming in, how sound he is, stopping the run. Man, he uses his length. Yeah. You know how people talk about, know-how? He really gets the know-how of the position. And even though he's not as fast as he used to be, still has some explosiveness, but not as fast as he used to be, man, he uses his length. He extends. He's able to shed. He's able to tackle. I think that he will steady that side. And I do think you saw a difference in him being in there and people honoring him, and understanding what he's capable of. So, I think him getting his legs under him is great. Also mentioned Donovan Izuraku last week. We talked about him a little bit last week, that I felt like he is starting to get the feel of the game. And also, too, I think he's more than anything really starting to get a feel for the run and stacking, shedding, tackling, and just getting through. I mean, there were a couple times he's dealing with, still getting pinned inside and having some issues there. But you can tell that he is starting to adjust to the speed of the game, which makes sense. Well, 4 weeks in, that makes sense, right? I wanted to talk about really quickly because he mentioned the linebackers, the Jets running game, and what they're able to do in their running backs. Breece Hall, 52 carries for 238 yards to start the season. Braylon Allen sounds like he is dealing with he's dealing with an ankle. We'll keep an eye on if he is going to be able to go because he is a good runner, and he will have some explosive runs if you allow him as well. 18 carries for 76 yards to start the season. And then Isaiah Davis is another gentleman they have in that backfield. Only 5 carries for 27 yards. So let's just keep an eye on, make sure we keep an eye on like their injury reports and make sure and see what they get from that side of who's going to be coming out to play for them on that side of things. But when you talk about the secondary, I know Jarvis Brownlee is a gentleman that they just newly acquired. He's kind of in a ramp-up phase. He's dealing with an ankle as well. But, Garrett Wilson's a player. And I think to your point earlier, Trayvon Diggs, to the gentleman's point earlier, Trayvon Diggs is starting to kind of get his legs under him. It seems like I ain't seen nobody jump a route until last week from the corner position. That was nice to see. Mm-hmm. Take some risks. Take some chances. Do something. Try to take the ball away.
Switch it up.
Do something. But we know what the player that Garrett Wilson is. Also, too, what is his last name? Is it Jason Taylor? Not Jason Taylor. It's not his
Mason Taylor.
Mason Taylor. My God, Mason Taylor, the tight end, the tight end, starting to get his legs under him a little bit. Had one of his better games last week. How do they continue to attack the middle of the field? That is something that again the Dallas linebackers have struggled with, and tackling. And tackling. That's my worries. Tackling.
We got 2 non-tackling teams right now.
Please.
My God.
I promise you.
I mean, the tackling from the Cowboys last week was just, it was insane. Not only was it the angles, sometimes it was the effort, sometimes it was, my wrap up and tackle guys.
Honestly, like both these defenses have a lot of similarities on what they got going on. And the positivity I have is we got Dak Prescott.
Bless God.
Put up a 40 burger.
You're sick.
That's what they're going to need.
Go back. My bad.
But to your point, I just wanted to say that Braylon Allen, looking at the running back group, he was ruled out with a knee injury, and he suffered. They're saying he suffered an MCL sprain, and they're talking about IR. So I don't think he's even a factor.
Oh, they just okay. Thanks.
Yeah,
because
so
I was like, I
it's
knew
really
that he
Brees
got.
Hall.
Yeah, I knew he was injured, and I knew he was out last week. But I was just like, what's the update on him? Okay, thank you for the update. Yeah, so it sounds like he's not gonna go. So it's gonna be Brees Hall and Isaiah Davis, which is different.
Yeah,
because Braylon Allen he's to me, I don't feel like he's super shifty, but he is a guy that can hurt you in space. He will dip his shoulder. He can be physical. I mean, Cowboys kind of catching a break there, not having to deal with him.
And he's playing with his hair on fire because he's on his final year of his rookie contract.
Brees.
So we know what those look like when they're.
Oh, that's why he's talking like that. That's why he's talking spicy.
Yeah. So even if how I was hearing his tidbits after the game, I don't think he wanted to stay where he's at. Talking about the last 4 years have been frustrating. I mean, that's fair to say, but he's balling out because he's looking for a team regardless. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Talk about Mason Taylor. One of the things that I had on here was that he's a hell of a blocker as a tight end. Obviously, that's what they're called to do. But no, hell of a blocker. A lot of their runs run through him in terms of finding open lanes. Like, he creates open holes for them most of the time. A lot of their receivers do very well in the blocking game as well. Just talk about the tasks that the Cowboys do have in terms of that, because their offensive line struggles, right? So they obviously are vulnerable in terms of getting a lot of guys out there as weapons in the passing game. But just talk about the tasks that the Cowboys do have in containing those guys up front. Why do you always sound so stressed every time?
I don't know if it's the morning. I don't know if it's the team.
Well, it's just the honest to God truth at this point. It's like, what are we supposed to say? Like, I'm not about to sit up here and hype up this defense. I'm not about to do it. I'm not about to lie to y'all. I'm not about to lie to y'all.
Well,
I'm not about to lie to y'all.
was asked about, okay, we know the defense is struggling. What is some of, I think it was...
He said the run defense.
You didn't say the run defense.
He said the run defense.
Specifically, Osa.
Yeah.
Kenny, and then he said Solomon Thomas, and that's who we've been talking about.
The interior defensive line. But your edges need to set the edge better. They need to contain. They need to literally set their feet and stay square and stop getting pinned inside. Like, all that hugging and carrying on.
But it's also one-on-ones. Like you've talked about a lot of this time, a lot of the shows. They got to win their one-on-ones up front, and that's maybe an opportunity for James Houston to get some more reps, Jadeveon Clowney. But realistically,
you need smart players out there playing that edge. And when I say smart, I mean guys that are able to read the RPO, that are able to read, that are able to, time it and things like that. You can't have guys that are undisciplined out there playing the edge. And then also, too, from the linebacker position, you already mentioned that Brees Hall has a point that he probably is trying to make. My God, if you see it, make the tackle. Yeah. If they bring you on a run blitz, make the tackle. There's just so many instances where I know we're giving Flus some issue, like giving him some crap, but he did run blitz a couple times last week. He was trying.
I was going to say, do you feel like this is a week that Eberflus blitzes more? Because the highlights that I saw, Justin Fields' O-line does not see that blitz coming.
That's why, and that's what, when you talk about, that's what I was going to tell you. When you talk about like him running for his life, he's running for his life like most of the time and not just straight up pass situations. Like these guys are bringing when they see twists and stunts like that, their communication is not good enough. So maybe that is something we see from Flus a little bit more this game. Maybe he does feel like he can utilize a James Houston and some of those guys, and it is a Raku or like I maybe. But the thing is like if they do that, you gotta get there because he will make you pay. Justin Fields will make you pay on the ground, and if your linebackers are in la la land, then you really gonna be messed up. So there needs to be awareness. Oh my God, defensively, sometimes it feels like there's no awareness of like what is going on around you. Like locking in on the quarterback is one thing. Looking him deep in his eyes like it's a 2010s rom-com is a totally different story. Be aware of the guy that is next to you and what's going on. I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh, you're good.
But this is the type of quarterback that like we talk about all the time. Like, yeah, like he does struggle as a passer sometimes, but man, his legs make up for it.
Very much so.
They make up for it.
Sometimes you think he's about to go down and he doesn't. He's out of it.
Yeah.
So, and I mean that's what he did last week in that terrible game that they had. But
I wonder if we see more. I wonder how the Cowboys decide to start off. Like obviously Shamar James got in a little later in the game. They were kind of rotating guys out. We heard Shotty kind of mention that he is going to play younger guys. He said we're playing younger guys because of injury and because we want to.
Yeah.
Good.
A mix of both. Yeah, he did.
Good. I was going to ask you ladies, from some of the things that Shotty said yesterday, do you ladies have any expectations for any of the guys possibly coming back on IR or anything? Do you guys have any points?
I think he'll have more answers today because it will be the first time since, practice. That's what he alluded to, that those decisions would come. Knowing Shotty, we're really not going to get an answer till tomorrow. That's just how it goes.
But I'm not going to lie to y'all, I don't want to see Savon Rebel coming out right now.
No.
I want them to give him a little bit more time to get acclimated. I know he's anxious to play. Dude was anxious to play in training camp. But no, I as a rookie, I think they should give him a little bit more time, get him acclimated, and it wouldn't hurt me honestly if he didn't come till the later in the season. Not gonna lie.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. And I think with Bland and Diggs, being back, and
I'll be interested to see how that starts. Like, I don't know if that Diggs things was just for last week. Like, hey, you're our guy, but if you put us in situations, whatever. So I don't know if that was just like a one-time thing or if he's gonna be in the rotation, not starting again.
Do you want to win games?
Stop. I knew you was gonna say that.
What'd you say?
Do you want to win games?
All right, we're going to take our second break here on Girls Talk, Boys Talk and dive deeper into this matchup. But is it a mismatch or matchup? We're going to break down each position and players up next here on Girls Talk, Boys Talk.
When you're on the field, you know what it takes to lead your team and play with confidence. But that confidence shouldn't just stop at game time. It should follow you off the field, too. Join over 500 NFL players who trust Invisalign, the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner brand. Ready to take the first step towards a smile you'll love? Visit Invisalign.com/NFL and find a doctor near you today. Transform your smile and take your confidence to the next level, both on the field and off.
Cowboys fans, when it comes to navigating the ever-changing world of tax, your business needs a partner it can trust to tackle even your biggest tax challenges. Ryan is the largest firm in the world dedicated exclusively to business taxes. Our team of tax professionals has local expertise in all areas of tax and can help you uncover savings opportunities you didn't know you had. Learn more about how Ryan can improve your overall corporate tax performance by visiting Ryan.com. Ryan, the official tax partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
How does the cheerleader's hair always look so perfect? We asked, and they shared one of their biggest beauty secrets. If you want hair like theirs and confidence to match, use Babyliss Pro styling tools. The Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders use Babyliss Pro curling irons to get those perfect game day curls. To get the hair you see on the cheerleaders, head to BabylissPro.com. Use the code Cowboys20 for 20% off Babyliss Pro tools, the official styling tools of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Get the discount while it lasts. Offer may be withdrawn at any time at advertiser's discretion.
Discover Discover Aiden, the official luggage partner of the Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Known for top-tier engineering and craftsmanship, Aiden offers more than just bags. Originating from Australia and designed in New York, it merges fashion, design, and culture. Used by Dallas Cowboys players, staff, and the entire organization, Aiden provides style and functionality for all travelers. Visit AidenTheBrand.com and use code AidenXCowboys for 25% off your purchase. Travel like your favorite stars with Aiden.
The countdown to game day starts with the Rally Days presented by SeatGeek. Get a behind-the-scenes look at AT&T Stadium, meet the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and alumni, play games, win prizes, and more. Get your tickets for the next Rally Day on October 18th at AT&TStadium.com/rallydays.
Heck yeah. Have you ever... Never mind. I was about to ask.
You about to ask if we ever went?
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy because while we're all at the game, working.
Yeah, I'll just pop over for a quick tour. I do see them taking tours before the game, though.
Do you really?
I do.
Yeah, people do. See them.
Like, a lot of people.
How can you tell the difference?
I be seeing people at.
I be having to wait when I come off the elevator, like I'm in traffic because there's so many people. But I guess I think we take it a little bit for granted sometimes, like what we get to do every day and what we get to see and who we're around because they eat that stuff up.
They do. It's yeah.
Love that for them too.
I don't think we take it for granted. I think we're just used to it because that's like our job, you know?
I'm saying, like, I don't
really.
This girl, now
It's fine.
come back.
Don't worry about it.
I was my brain was I was sitting up here tripping because I was straight up talking about Jarvis Brownlee like he a wide receiver. He is a whole corner. I'm fried. My brain is tired. I guess
It's okay.
Barnacle.
Wake up!
I'm awake. Like I feel awake.
There's some
there she
water
is.
on her. I should get like a water bottle.
I literally just watched. I watched them this morning.
Yes.
Can we do that, Chris?
We do
Can we
what?
bring a water gun and spray Aisha when they sleep?
My God.
No, but for real, like, can we do that? I don't know if you can hear us. Oh, dang.
Water.
That would have been fun.
I ain't scared of that. I'm one of those people that if it's raining, I'll walk through the rain. I'm not afraid of the rain.
I'm not doing that.
I lived in dirt.
Wait, my edges are set up.
All right. Well, before we get into mismatch or matchup, real fast. Edges of set up is crazy.
I'm sorry. Some viewers will hit more with that than others, but
It's
that's
all good.
okay.
But no, before we get into that, we did not talk about Paris Campbell being signed back to the practice squad. He was brought in here this offseason. Obviously, had an injury and was released. Now he's back. Thoughts on Paris Campbell and him being addition to that wide receiver room?
Ryan Flanoy had a really good. His usage was really useful in the game. That's what I think about. I understand they lost Cropper. They want to make sure they have another guy that's familiar with the offense back on the team. Makes sense.
I'm sick of you.
All right, but
I mean, that's fair. I saw it and it didn't do anything for me.
well, that's how it was in training
I don't
camp.
remember. I don't think I tweeted about him too much. Or
He's very quiet in training.
He was very quiet in
quiet.
training.
But I mean, people move and you gotta replace the. You
You do. You gotta do something to make sure you have the adequate amount of humans on your practice squad. There's value in practice squad and all that good stuff. So I mean, yeah, absolutely. Ryan Flanoy,
I'm a fan.
right,
They
cool.
see something.
some
'cause
big first downs
He did.
in this past game, and you got somebody to do the jet sweep for you.
I need you. I'm sick of you.
You do. You ain't got-
do, but I know.
No, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but like they're not doing that with Turpin all the time anymore. If you do it with CD Lamb, the whole Twitter gonna catch on fire.
Please.
So
we learned anything.
So you have someone who is very athletic, very fast. Shotty might be, cooking a little bit. That would be awesome to have Ryan Flanoy and him. Shout out to him for finding ways to get on the field. And not only finding ways to get on the field, is that when he was on the field, 3 first downs when he was out there. These are
And they were crucial.
crucial.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that Dak has the confidence in someone who we don't see that much target him on those important drives, those downs. I think that is a testament to what this offense is kind of like building around, and the fact that he was even elevated over others.
Yep.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing is that he made this team, and I mean I I just thought it was impressive. So when you mentioned Paris Campbell, it made me think about training camp and the battles that we saw in training camp at that bottom, wide receiver spot. Ron Flournoy worked his tail off. He is here now and is impacting the game. That's what made me think about it when you mentioned Paris. No offense, Paris.
All right, we're gonna go into mismatch or matchup.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw out some names. Tell me if it's a true matchup or it's a mismatch. Who's got the advantage? All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
3. Y'all don't sound excited for me.
Okay, do it again.
All right. Y'all ready?
Oh, we're doing it too. Sorry, I didn't know. Like,
I don't like
how
it.
do I get?
I did it with you.
I don't know. I need
She's
some
never
excitement.
satisfied.
I'm
Do you
not.
see this?
Nope. All right, Garrett Wilson, Reddy Stewart.
Like a one-on-one.
Yes. Like
That's a mismatch.
I'm gonna say it's a mismatch.
Garrett Wilson is
Who got the
phenomenal.
He a big dog.
got
If it was a one-on-one on all the tape, Garrett Wilson's coming down with the catch. And the only reason why he was missed one touchdown is because they called a really bad call against him.
Can we skip this part? It's a mismatch with everybody right now. Because you got Trayvon trying to get back. You got Deron Bland
I
trying
gotta
to get
go.
back. It's a Reddy Stewart. It's a mismatch with everybody.
I'm sick of you.
What you want me to say?
Just play.
Just play the game.
All right, bro.
That was a mismatch. Would you agree?
But to your point,
But she said with everybody.
that there's
You don't know who's next.
he is playing in the slot. I was gonna add to Nicole's point. Garrett Wilson has seen 152 snaps outside and 86 in the slot. So they are trying to utilize him a little bit more. I just wanted to add to your point
Garrett Wilson, Deron Bland.
Huh?
By itself? This is my question every time. Double team. By itself.
Well, because I don't think there's anything wrong with Deron Bland. He's just still he's coming off a foot, for God's sake.
I think anyone against Garrett Wilson one-on-one with our defense.
I just said that, y'all.
Yes.
I didn't know, but I didn't know if I thought you meant like all their I said, dang, let her say different people. I didn't know this was all Garrett Wilson. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not all. No, I was gonna say different people
Okay.
too, but I mean, since they play him in the slot and also outside, I mean,
I think it's a mismatch, but I think depending on if you can get pressure on Justin Fields, then it might not be a mismatch. You might be able to take the ball away.
Here we go. All right, cool. Their left tackle, Olu Fashanu.
Fashanu?
Yeah.
Fashanu.
He's struggling a
And
little
Dante
bit.
Fowler. Go.
Or those two are both struggling a little bit.
Huh? Can we?
Mismatch.
Is it?
I guess I'll go matchup because
It cancel each other out.
he's been
matchup.
giving up a lot.
Match up.
Matchup.
Show us what you got, Dante.
Okay. That was pretty easy. All right. I'm gonna go actually Olu and Marshawn. Nealon.
Nealon? Hey, what the heck was what? I was surprised by Nealon. What was his snap? Did you guys get the snap counts? I felt like he didn't play a lot.
We can find it right now though.
Was he the person that got?
Well, he started.
He started.
Over Sam.
Yeah.
He started over Sam. Right decision.
Agreed.
Yeah, it was about.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again.
We're gonna get it right now. Don't worry about it. But matchup or mismatch?
Matchup or mismatch?
He has a total.
I think it's a matchup. I think it's a
5
matchup.
snaps, but I'm trying to find the. Oh, here we go. Sorry.
He's given up more pressures than anybody else on that O line. So
I think it's a matchup. I think it'll be a good matchup for Marshawn Nealon to get his legs under him. He struggles with power, and that is what Nealon is a powerful defensive lineman. So,
matchup.
sure, hopefully, it's matchup.
Yeah. Marshawn Nealon played 24 snaps.
Yeah,
last
so
week.
I had a feeling we didn't see him that much.
Yeah.
As much as I thought we had seen him. Okay.
Cool.
I gotta stop looking. I gotta look over.
All right, their right tackle, Armand Mimbo, and I'm gonna go. Sorry, I just had to say it.
No, that's
cool.
I was trying to sound out
Donovan
there.
Ezraku, mismatch, matchup.
Man, this is one of the best tackles to come out of this draft class. I mean, he's a player.
And Ezraku he's
He's heating up.
doing this.
He's heating up.
He's going the right way. So
I think it's a matchup. I think they're both going to make each other better. Two rookies coming in here.
I like that
one of the
matchup.
best left tackles coming out of this draft. One of the best DNs coming out of this draft. I think this will be a good test for both of them, to see where they're at with each other. That's good. That's a good matchup, girl. I'm excited about that one.
Okay.
I'm excited about that one.
Cool beans. I'm gonna go. Sorry, 1 second. Let me think about this one. Wow, that's crazy. Brees Hall, and with the way that they use him, And let's go Shamar James, attacking the second level. Who you got?
Right now it's a mismatch. The Nuggets trying to figure things
Yeah.
out. He's still a Nugget. Now, what I will say is about Shamar James, if they are going to run, if he has the time this week, if he gets the snaps, and he gets the...
Get.
It's cool.
Where are
One
you
second.
find? Where
Sorry,
is it?
so I just had a little tip
Connection.
while you finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he's still, Shamar James is a guy that is not super fast, but he does play instinctually. So I will, if he knows what he is seeing and he can read what he's seeing, I do see him being able to make some plays. I wonder if they are going to integrate him into giving him more snaps during practice. We'll see what happens. But I think right now it's a mismatch because him's just a nugget.
Yeah, I agree.
But he'll match the physicality, though. He'll match it, I think. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Justin Fields in this entire defense.
Huh? Baby, it's a mismatch. They ain't shown me that they can start a mobile quarterback for nothing. It's a mismatch for me. I'm scared. That's only that's one.
scared?
Well, no, I'm not. Y'all don't understand statistically how bad this defense is on third down.
No, we do.
It's filthy. It's disrespectful, and I just don't want this defense to be so as efficient as they have tried to be on first and second down. And you know how demoralizing that is? You know how we be feeling? We be like, oh, imagine how they feel.
Yeah.
I hate it. What you got?
He gonna be running. It's just how bad is it gonna be?
Well, they killed you last.
This is part of their game because their passing game is struggling so much.
Well, they're seeing and the way that they're allocating is that the way that they're doing it, and they're gonna do what Chicago saw, and what also the Packers saw is that they're using swing passes. On the inside, they're using screens. They're using that's how they're attacking your linebackers and your defensive ends, trying to get them out in space. So they might do the same thing.
All right, well, that's a wrap for today's show. We're
No.
going to break down more of the Cowboys, Jets in Week 5 over the next couple of days.
I'm getting that
Today's
tape a little
Wednesday.
more.
Yeah.
We're going to get in that tape a
Yeah.
little bit more, just kind of base level what we felt like. But yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, well, for Brianna Aldridge, Aisha Morrison, I'm Nicole Hutchison. We'll be back here tomorrow to wake up at 8 a.m. with us on Girls Talk, Boys Talk. You got
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!